Good evening. This is All India Radio and I am VC Pramod with the news at 9. The headlines. Over 62% voter turnout recorded in 5th phase of Lok Sabha elections in 51 constituencies. Senior BJP leader and Prime Minister Narendra Modi says people want a strong and stable government at the centre. Congress President Rahul Gandhi reiterates his party's promise to fill over 22 lakh vacant government posts. Supreme Court's in-house inquiry committee finds no substance in allegations of sexual harassment against Chief Justice of India Ranjan Gogoi. CBSE Class 10 results announced. 13 students are joint toppers scoring 499 out of 500 marks. Palestinian leaders in Gaza agree to a ceasefire with Israel after deaths of at least 29 people in violence. Southeast Asian stocks tumble amid US-China trade tensions. And in IPL Cricket, defending champions Chennai Super Kings to face Mumbai Indians in the first qualifier tomorrow. Over 62.56% polling has been recorded in the 5th phase of Lok Sabha elections today. 51 constituencies spread over 7 states went to polls in this phase. Briefing media in New Delhi this evening, Deputy Election Commissioner Sandeep Saxena said, except a few incidents, polling remained peaceful in this phase. He said people came out in large numbers to vote.
78% of the PC's poll has been concluded today. If I give you the number, out of 543 number of PCs, 424 number of parliament constituencies, the polling is over with this 5th phase. So we have already travelled almost 80% of the total polling to be done.
West Bengal recorded the highest 73.97% voter turnout and Jammu and Kashmir the lowest 8.76%. Polling took place for 14 seats in Uttar Pradesh, 12 in Rajasthan, 7 each in Madhya Pradesh and West Bengal, 5 in Bihar and 4 in Jharkhand. In Jammu and Kashmir, voting was held for Ladakh seat and in Pulwama and Shopian districts of Anantnag constituency. Our Lucknow correspondent has filed this report.
Barring some incidents of glitches in EVMs, overall polling was peaceful in 5th phase. Heavy security arrangements were in place on more than 28,000 polling booths. First-time voters were very enthusiastic to cast their votes. Many high-profile leaders also casted their vote, including Bahujan Samaj Party Chief Mayawati, Union Home Minister Rajnath Singh, Dinesh Sharma and Rita Bahuguna Joshi. Today's polling will decide fate of many political stalwarts like Union Minister Rajnath Singh, Congress President Rahul Gandhi, UPA Chairperson Sonia Gandhi, Union Minister Smriti Irani and former Union Minister Jitin Prasad. Sushil Chandra Tiwari, AIR News, Lucknow.
In Rajasthan, 249 candidates including Union Ministers Rajavardhan Rathore and Arjun Ram Meghwal contested in this phase. Our correspondent has more on today's polling.
Long queues have been started early in the morning, which were remained till evening. Even immense heat and merry season could not affect enthusiasm of voters, and they set a new record. Women were entering polling stations with singing Mangal Geet at many places, while grooms reached polling stations for voting with all Baratis at many places. Jitendra Dwivedi, AIR News, Jaipur.
In West Bengal, during voting, clashes between ruling Trinamool Congress and opposition BJP supporters were reported from Gopalpur in Bongaon, where 3 persons sustained bomb injuries. Police resorted to lathi charge at Ahamdanga under Barakpur parliamentary constituency after clashes. More from our correspondent.
The Election Commission lodged 5 FIRs against different persons on various cases. The Commission removed one presiding officer under Arambagh parliamentary constituency for negligence of duties, besides issuing show cause notice to one presiding officer of Bonga seat. Police arrested 42 persons in connection with different poll-related incidents. Arijit Chakraborty, AIR News, Kolkata.
Now we bring you a report by our Ranchi correspondent.
4 parliamentary constituency of Jharkhand, Ranchi, Khoti, Hazaribagh and Kodarma saw peaceful polling today. BJP had won all the 4 seats in 2014. This time, BJP main opposition is Congress party in 3 seats, while in one, JVM Chief Babulal Marandi is in the contest. Rajesh Sinha, AIR News, Ranchi.
Campaigning is on for the remaining 2 phases of Lok Sabha elections. Speaking at a rally in Chaibasa, Jharkhand, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said the country does not want instability and people want a strong and stable government at the centre.
देश अस्थिरता नहीं चाहता, एक स्थिर और मजबूत सरकार चाहता है। एक मजबूर प्रधानमंत्री नहीं चाहता, बल्कि एक मजबूत प्रधानमंत्री चाहता है। देश भरोसे वाली सरकार चाहता है, एक साफ सुथरा स्पष्ट नेतृत्व चाहता है।
Mr. Modi accused the Congress of using foul language against the dignity of the post of Prime Minister of the country. Addressing a public meeting at Tamluk in West Bengal today, Mr. Modi said BJP is the voice of the marginalized, the youth and the women. He asserted that the centre will provide all assistance to the West Bengal government for post-Foni relief and restoration work despite non-cooperation from the state. Congress President Rahul Gandhi addressed a rally at Bhiwani in Haryana. He assured a separate budget for farmers besides allowing setting up of industry without permission if his party is voted to power. He alleged that the NDA government did not fulfill its promises.
जो काम करना था, बेरोजगारी से लड़ना था, किसानों की समस्या हल करनी थी, 15 लाख रुपए हर बैंक अकाउंट में डालना था, वो नरेंद्र मोदी ने नहीं किया.
Addressing a rally in Chandni Chowk area in Delhi this evening, Mr. Gandhi reiterated his party's promise of filling up over 22 lakh vacant posts in central government departments if it comes to power. He also accused Aam Aadmi Party convener and Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal of making a U-turn over the issue of alliance between the two parties. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates, follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts.
News Services Division of All India Radio is broadcasting a special live program Janadesh 2019 on the developments related to the general elections 2019.
Tune in to the FM Gold channel of AIR from 4:05 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. every day till the announcement of results to listen to this special program.
An in-house inquiry committee of the Supreme Court headed by Justice S.A. Bobde has found no substance in the allegations of sexual harassment levelled against Chief Justice of India Ranjan Gogoi by a former women employee of the Apex Court. A notice by the Office of Supreme Court Secretary General also said that the report of the committee constituted as part of the in-house procedure is not liable to be made public. It said the panel submitted its report yesterday in accordance with the procedure to the next senior judge after Justice Bobde. A copy was also sent to the Chief Justice of India. The Central Board of Secondary Education (CBSE) announced the results for Class 10 examination today. Of the 17.6 lakh students who appeared, 91.1% have passed. 13 students share the top position with 499 out of 500 marks. Girls have done better than boys by 2.31%. Trivandrum has performed the best region-wise with 99.85 pass percentage, followed by Chennai and Ajmer. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today complimented all agencies of the centre and Odisha government working among people to restore normalcy in the aftermath of Cyclone Foni. In a series of tweets, Mr. Modi said all possible steps would be taken to repair the damage to infrastructure, power lines and farms among other areas. The Prime Minister said he has asked officials to ensure roads and railway lines are repaired at the earliest and farmers get their crop insurance following the damage. 11 lakh people were evacuated to safety in view of Cyclone Foni. Talking exclusively to AIR News, DG NDRF SN Pradhan said timely forecasts helped in carrying out the world's biggest evacuation process.
All the three state governments were involved, and when the crisis seemed to be now focusing on the government of Odisha was always involved, and that way we could not only save lives. This prediction itself led to the evacuation of more than 11 lakh people, and this is one of the probably the biggest exercises of evacuation anywhere in the world, and that is why the entire world is praising this effort. Present situation is the situation of restoration phase. We are trying to rehabilitate, provide relief and restore essential services.
Tune in to FM Gold and Rajdhani channel of AIR at 9:15 tonight to listen to this program. NEET examination for Odisha will be held on the 20th of this month. In a tweet, HRD Secretary R. Subramaniam said the examination was postponed on the request of Odisha government in the wake of the cyclone. The centre of the examination will remain the same and revised admit cards will be issued shortly. A high-level Bangladeshi delegation headed by Secretary Ministry of Information Abdul Malik today visited All India Radio to work out the modalities of operationalizing the MOU signed between the state broadcasters of the two countries earlier. The delegation met the Director General All India Radio and DG News to discuss issues. Speaking to our correspondent, Mr. Malik said Bangladesh's state-owned radio Bangladesh Betar and All India Radio will collaborate to highlight common cultural heritage to further cement strong bilateral relations.
Our aim of this visit is to have a very good discussion regarding under the Prasar Bharati, the All India Radio and Bangladesh Betar, especially Akashvani Maitri, to make us more easier, comfortable for both countries, especially Bangla language. It will be operated and this channel will work.
The Islamic holy month of Ramzan has begun. The first fast will be observed tomorrow. The Supreme Court today dismissed a plea challenging the Jammu and Kashmir government's order restricting civilian traffic once a week on the national highway between Udhampur to Baramulla for movement of security forces. The counsel for the state government told the court that the order was taken due to the elections and it will remain in force till the 31st of this month. Congress leader P. Chidambaram and his son Karti's interim protection from arrest in the Aircel Maxis cases has been extended till the 30th of this month by Delhi court. Special Judge O.P. Saini extended their protection after their advocate made a request to the court. The request was made after Solicitor General Tushar Mehta, appearing for the CBI and the Enforcement Directorate, sought more time to complete the probe. Palestinian leaders in Gaza today agreed to a ceasefire with Israel to end a two-day escalation in violence. An official from Hamas said Egypt brokered the agreement to cease hostilities. Israel also lifted restrictions on civilian movements in communities around the Gaza border. The escalation began on Saturday with rocket fire from Gaza, drawing waves of Israeli retaliatory strikes. At least 23 Palestinians, including at least 9 militants, were killed. 4 Israeli civilians were also killed. In Afghanistan, the Taliban stormed an army checkpoint in western Farah province today, killing 20 troops. Afghan officials said the terrorists also captured 2 soldiers in a separate attack in Gulistan district overnight. Yesterday, the Taliban set off a suicide car bombing and attacked a police headquarters in northern Baghlan province, killing 55. Southeast Asian stocks tumbled today amid trade tensions between the world's 2 largest economies. U.S. President Donald Trump said that he would raise tariffs on Chinese imports worth hundreds of billions of dollars this week. China's Shanghai Composite Index lost the most as it closed 5.6% down. Hong Kong's Hang Seng and Singapore's Straits Times both declined around 3%. South Korea's Kospi and Japan's Nikkei remained closed. Domestic stocks also cracked around 1% in line with global sell-offs. The Sensex at the Bombay Stock Exchange declined 363 points to close at 38,600. The Nifty at the National Stock Exchange fell 114 points to settle at 11,598. In cricket, the 4 playoff berths of this year's IPL have been decided. 3 times winners Mumbai Indians, defending champions, and 3 times champions Chennai Super Kings, Delhi Capitals and Sunrisers Hyderabad are the teams that have qualified. In the first qualifier tomorrow evening, Chennai will host Mumbai at the M.A. Chidambaram Stadium. The winner will advance to the final, while the losing side will have another chance of making it to the title clash. And now, before we wrap up the bulletin, the headlines once again. Over 62% voter turnout recorded in 5th phase of Lok Sabha elections in 51 constituencies. Senior BJP leader and Prime Minister Narendra Modi says people want a strong and stable government at the centre. Congress President Rahul Gandhi reiterates his party's promise to fill over 22 lakh vacant government posts. Supreme Court's in-house inquiry committee finds no substance in allegations of sexual harassment against Chief Justice of India Ranjan Gogoi. Palestinian leaders in Gaza agreed to a ceasefire with Israel after deaths of at least 29 people in violence. And in IPL Cricket, defending champions Chennai Super Kings to face Mumbai Indians in the first qualifier tomorrow. And that is all in the news at 9. Good night.